eh? It's a sign of respect.
Thought if I came and looked at this, I might find my way back, you know?
produced by
Stonewall. All right, chat, what is up, everyone? I'm officially back. Had to take the week off after PuffCon, man. It's been a little cold in here today. Maybe it's warm enough to take my jacket off. Yeah, take a little bit of a break after PuffCon. It was a crazy sprint for me. It was even crazier with the team. Big thank you to everybody who participated in PuffCon 2025. Honestly, incredible moment for the culture, man. It was crazy to see how many cool people came through. Goddamn, it really surprised me. Biggest numbers we've ever had for a PuffCon on Saturday. Never mind the combined weekend, just completely blew out last year. We're super grateful just to be able to create this experience for everyone. It's been a labor of love, and we know that you guys appreciate it, and just big thank you to our community. Massive shout out to Kevin and the entire Puffco team. That is really who puts this on. A lot of people see me at PuffCon, they come over and say thank you. I have very little to do with PuffCon. Like, yeah, it's my company, but like our team fully puts that on. Typically during PuffCon, I'm as delighted as other people, where I'm just kind of there like, holy shit, I can't believe this is what it's like. So big shout out to the team, man. They put in all the work. You know, all I had was a light vision 5 years ago of like, what if we just threw on a free show for all of our community? You just make a Puffco to get in with a ticket. I think the idea predated even that, of like letting your Puffco device unlock an experience. I could have never imagined that this would be the experience unlocked with having a Puffco device. So like, big shout out to Kevin, big shout out to the entire creative and marketing team and events team. You guys really killed it. And the entire Puffco team as a whole. Big W's in the chat for our team. They fucking killed it. Who was at PuffCon, chat? I'm curious. You know, anytime I meet somebody and they'll be like, yo, I check out your streams, they'd be like, what's your name, man? I want to see if I recognize it in future streams. I saw Trainman. What's funny about Trainman, if you were watching the stream, if somebody is like, Trainman is here, one of my team members, like, he's somewhere at PuffCon. And then I'm just walking a few minutes later, and some dude's walking up to me, like, you know, obviously recognizes me, and I'm like, Trainman. And it was fucking Trainman, yo. It was fucking Trainman. It actually was Trainman. I was able to just immediately notice him. I clocked him. You know, I know men that love trains. I could pick him out a mile away. The Cambodian wings I hear were fire, man. I'm vegan, but shit, I love wings, man. Love wings. Maybe next year I'll cheat a little bit for it. All right, what else do we have, chat? Let's take a dab first, and then we're going to get into some other things. We're going to get into Glass Marketplace. I have this piece here from Bear Mountain Studios. I picked this up at PuffCon. Or should I say my team picked this up for me at PuffCon. I was like, I don't want to miss one of those. Absolute rager. You get at this thing so hard, man. All right, let's check this out. I got some hash today. All the stuff here was secured at PuffCon. Everything I have. So probably for, honestly, chat, for the remainder of the year, you're probably going to see me posting some of the things that I was able to secure at PuffCon. Before you start of like, damn, bro, everybody gives you free shit. Not everything here is free. Some things were gifted to me, absolutely. But I absolutely also paid for my homie's art while I was out there. So let's jump in. I'm probably going to start with, honestly, we're getting near the end of 2025. And this has been one of my favorite jars of 2025. This is the Sour Diesel that I got from Portland last year at the Jar Check. Saw Influence Solventless, finally met them in person because I met a rep at the Jar Check, and they gave me a jar of the sour. And I gotta say, like, this is not just one of my favorite jars of sour that I've tried throughout the last year. This is one of my favorite jars that I've smoked in the last year. And if you guys remember when Jolly Mama was here, I forget when exactly that was, this was the strain that she was like, I like that one, which is hilarious that my mom picked Sour Diesel. This is what it's looking like, chat. You know, clean, crispy jar. Let's get in there. Ooh, it is wet. God damn. Check that out. Real gooey, this one. And the terps are off the chain. You know, I'm guessing that this is the Karma Genetics BX3 sour diesel that I've now seen a few people pop those seeds and get really amazing sours. So it's out there, y'all. It makes me very happy. And this is not the only jar of sour I have on the table, actually. Let's see. Going in on Red Chat, 5:30. I got a jar of Big Mike here. I'm going to get to that next. I feel like if I don't know what strain Mike has here. Oh my God. This is the Cran C. I'm just looking at the stickers. Maybe we'll go through that later. Real cancelable stickers from the homie Big Mike. Did this go? No, not yet. Triple sour from Trike. Which Trike? If that's my Trike, if that's Tricadelics, I'm going to be pissed that I'm not hearing about that first. Bro. The proxy's so amazing. Woo. Wow, now I got a problem with Trike. You mean Trike knows I've been chasing sour for years. And he's got a jar of sour, and I don't know? Admin. What the fuck, bro? I am not tapped in. I am not tapped in at all. God damn. That was a ripper, though. Hard to be mad when you're this high, I guess. This was Influence, Solventless, and Sour Diesel is the strain. Yo, the Riri is next, Cody. Bro, Cody, how you gonna be on vacation and in chat, bro? This is how you know this dude loves being here. He's on vacation right now. He's taking a break. Bro is in chat. But that's next up. There's also a great sour, the Riri from Feel Good. I'm gonna get to that in just a sec. Ooh. That got me really high, man. Proxy is very effective. I think I may even have to switch back to the peak for streams, because goddamn, man, it's really fucking good. All right, where's the? Here we go. All right, chat. Chat, let's talk about the glass marketplace. We dropped the glass marketplace yesterday. Yesterday or Tuesday? You know, guys? Is that yesterday or Tuesday? Yesterday. We dropped the glass marketplace yesterday. The glass marketplace is us featuring artists that we love, that we believe make incredible work for our devices. And we want to platform them, right? So like, we love what they do. A lot of times people will see the pieces that we use. They're like, damn, where can I get that? And the answer is, well, you kind of got to go on Instagram and you have to DM these artists and ask them what's available, and then probably Venmo them or something, and then it'll come when it's ready. And that's just really outside of the consumer experience that our community has gotten used to. They've gotten used to real immediacy. If there's something cool there, I want it, and I want it now. What's that? And so the idea of the marketplace was, can we deliver from our community the work that they do, the art that they make? Can we provide it for people in this e-commerce? Go online when it drops, buy it. It's available. It's on the site. It ships from Puffco. We inspected the pieces. We're making sure they're going to fit your device well. That was really the concept. And the concept isn't in any way to make money off of this glass art. These are really small drops and high effort from Puffco. Again, I hate when I say this because I think people don't love hearing when we say stuff like we don't make money on this or potentially we lose money on this, like with PuffCon. But that's the case with this. This is a very small drop and pretty high effort from us. Our team is coming and opening up every single package and making sure that these devices fit. We're selecting artists that we really fuck with, that make beautiful work. And the whole goal is to expose you guys to a bunch of artists you may not have heard of and give you a chance to buy their work immediately. And so that's what Glass Marketplace is about. We had an incredible job. I believe it's half the artists are fully sold out now. I'm glad I was able to get my piece. Puffco buys one of every piece so we could take photos and like promote it and not do that with a piece someone's going to end up buying. So like I'll show you what my piece is going to be, but let's just get in here. This is the web part. Here we go. So let's click on this marketplace. These are some of the pieces. Again, like all this work, we're putting our creative team on this, on like making these beautiful and presenting them in a way that really will highlight the art. This is all about platforming the artist. That is our number one goal here, is to make it easier to find things you love that work with our devices. So let's see what we got. We got, oh, Hefe. Hefe's a G, man. Hefe's been in the game for such a long time. Man, he made prep work that had the Puffco logo so long ago. But shout out to Hefe, man. I haven't seen him in years, and I'm so glad to see a Hefe piece for the proxy. Again, 450. These are for the artists that you're going to, for handmade work, for people that support themselves and live in the United States and try to feed themselves off the work they're doing. These are really accessible prices. I know to some people it doesn't feel that way when they compare it to mass-produced pieces by Puffco, but this is not that. This is handcrafted, made by somebody with typically a decade to decades of experience in making this kind of work. Next up, this is probably the most affordable piece I've seen from Ryan Fit at $600. It's just rare to see a Ryan Fit functional item that you can get from that. Next up, we got the Proxy Bloop with Paco. Right there, we got the Reina. Reina's another great one. Reina's typically making the coconuts that you guys have seen on the Peak. You guys have seen it with proxies. She's done a ton of incredible work for us. This is a little bit of a different piece from her that matches the styling of the proxy. I love this piece because this will work with both the blue and the black proxy. Like either one you put in here, it's going to look beautiful. Then we got Enough Glass, another person who's been making accessories for Puffco products for a very long time. And then we got, you know, no wonder this sold out so fast. We have the Proxy Venetian Sherlock by E.F. Norris. This is actually the one I scooped. I believe it's all sold out now. Haha, chat. It looks like there may be one available. No fucking way. And here we are, guys. We're also featuring the artists here, showing you what their IG is. Again, all about platforming. Let me scroll down here. All about platforming the artists. That's what this is about. E.F. Norris, I have loved his work for a very long time. I have multiple E.F. Norris pieces. Do we have that triple cone here in the back somewhere? Yes. I could show you another peak top I got from E.F. Norris that's absolutely stunning. But I love this. I'm actually going to pull this out and start hitting it shortly, but the fact that it's still available, I don't know if this is a mistake or not, but chat, this is an amazing number. This is, let me go back, show you the top view. This is another E.F. Norris piece I have. This is a peak top. I don't use it here nearly enough. I think I got this one around the time of the Flourish. Yeah, I really never use it. I gotta bust this one out more. It's so gorgeous, like triple cone shape. But E.F. Norris kills it, man. Just a legend when it comes to design. Thank you. Let's go back here. Again, that's my little sipper. I love me a good sipper. D-Glass Art at $600. D-Glass makes amazing Sherlocks. Again, one of the earliest producers of Peak and proxy accessory. He's been doing it for a super long time. Eternal Glass, that sold out with the proxy standing Sherlock. The Avant-Garde glass, that is crazy. Let me see if we did a function shot here. Hats here. Check this out. Oh, did we not show water in it? We probably didn't want to put water in it.
He had a pretty good shot.
Did he? Yeah, check out his, this won't click there, but check out his page. I'm guessing when we were filming it, we didn't put water in there, which makes sense.
Yeah, I got the function shot.
Cool. Next up, we have Slate with a bubbler here. We have Sarita Glass, another legend. She sold out. We have the Spider Glass dual top proxy and peak fitter. And these are all the artists that we worked with on here. And again, chat, I just want to remind you, like, these are the ones, if you're sitting here, if you're watching this, screen grab this. Go and follow these accounts. These are one of many accessory makers for Puffco products. And that's not how they're defined. They are glass artists and pipe makers. They make all different types of functional, smokable art. And you should check them all out. I'm a fan of all these people, so much so that I am walking away with at least one piece. Every drop, I try to promise myself I'm not going to get anything. I have too many pieces. I just don't need anything else. And sure enough, with every drop, there's something where it's like, God damn, I can't live without that. And that for me is the EF Norris on this one. All right, chat, let me minimize this window. Here we are. That EF Norris one is crazy. I mean, if we make it, yeah, I'll take it. I never programmed this, but check out how cute it is. Look at this thing.
You're welcome to go through any of these smoke any of
Yeah,
these.
look at these little, oh, those are all available for me to smoke, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
We're good as of today.
Cool. But look at this little, it's just so cute. You want to like hold it with two hands, and it's so fucking cute. I love the spout. Like, you probably legit could use this as like a little spouty type of thing. Let me show you from the top view, but this is so beautiful, man. Again, EF Norris is so nice with it. Still available. This is still available on our site. I'm shocked at that price point at $460, and the fact this is still around, I can't believe it. Yeah, I cannot believe it. Yeah, Tombot, I get it. When you see the prices, you're like, what do you mean? This is like more than a proxy. And I think that discourse is the old world of hash consumers versus the new world of hash consumers. The new world of hash consumers have gotten really used to highly accessible devices. You can buy a pivot for 130 bucks. You can go and even walk into a smoke shop and get a glass piece, a shitty nail, a torch, everything for like 200 bucks. So probably less than 200 bucks at this point. What you're missing is the context that these artists have been doing this for an insanely long time. And these artists have collectors. There are people that have 2, 5, 10, 20 EF Norris pieces, maybe not 20, maybe somebody is out there with that many. And these people love this work. This is a person who spent probably a few hours making this one specific piece and spent, according to his bio, there are 20 years getting to the point where you can make this one specific piece in this amount of time. And the difference is, just like anything you'll see on Etsy, right? You can get yourself a ceramic cup on Etsy for 20 bucks. It's coming straight from China. It's mass produced. It's not anything special. You might catch it at your Bed Bath & Beyond or something else. Or you can go to a person who's sitting there and spinning ceramic all day and putting in their own time and breaking a lot of the cups that they make, all to make this perfect thing that might be a few $100s per cup. Both of them are valid, but you have to assign a value to the higher cost one to want to buy it. Because if you don't see that value, you're just not going to want to get it. And that just means that it's not for you. And that's okay. But there are a lot of people, myself included, that are jumping at the opportunity to get an EF Norris piece for 460 bucks that's going to function with the proxy. To some people, it's a steal. To some people, it's really out of the range of what they're willing to spend. And both people are correct. Man, 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 man. That's true as well, Ignatius. They are a limited run of identical pieces, but to somebody who doesn't understand that old pipe maker world, they're still not going to get it. Yeah, Path Browser. Listen, we do our best with Path Browser. Like, and when I say we do our best, we're doing our best, all things considered. Path Browser is a browser. It is a Bluetooth browser, which means it's highly dependent on your internet. You have to have good internet to use it, opposed to the Android app, because Google allows us to have an app on the Google Play Store, and Apple does not allow us to have a vaporizer remote control. So we just have to. I'm not even going to get into all that because of how we have done things. But anyways, we do our best with it. If you have any complaints, please actually bring them to us. Like, I appreciate you, you know, holding us accountable and letting us know that it doesn't meet your standards. But it would be even better if you like DM Puffco support and let them know, or like sent an email. That's a lot of work to ask you to do. But if you want to see it get better, let us know how it's failing you. And we can make it better when we learn that. But we're always going to have a limit because ultimately the Puffco app is working through a Bluetooth enabled browser and not directly as an app. That's unfortunately, you know, the way it's got to be. Proxy 2 is great. I'm holding off on app. Any add-ons for here? What do you mean holding off on the app? I don't get. Maybe I didn't understand that. All right. Let's see. Let's hit this EF Norris piece, man. And now I'm gonna go in on some Riri from Feel Good. This is another sour. Now this is different. They're both. There are different sours out there. There are sours that are super sweet, and I don't even consider them a sour. Like, there's this spectrum of what you would name sour, and then there's a spectrum of like what a New Yorker would consider sour. Both of these I would consider sour. This one is different though, and it's not called Sour Diesel. It's called Riri. I gotta check what. I mean, look at it. It's obviously a crazy looking, perfect, immaculate jar from Feel Good. Let me see if the cross is on here. I don't think it is. Oh yeah, he told me this, man. It's hard to remember. French Sour Diesel. This is a Sour Diesel cut that has existed in France for a very long time. That somehow, some way, got to the good people here in the States, and they turned into this jar. So like, this is really cool. I remember hearing the story of PuffCon, but man, I don't remember shit from PuffCon, honestly. It's so blurry. I get so overstimulated and retain very little information. But shout out to the Feel Good team, man. This is another banger from them. They just, the amount of old school strains I've seen from Feel Good, and they nailed it, from like Amnesia Haze to Hardcore OG to, my God, I forgot, was it Soji or something? They had like an old Moxie 710 strain. They just, in a weird way, they aren't holding all of these in their collection, but they understand the history of cannabis and terps so well. They just keep bringing back amazing things. Check out the hash, what it looks like after I dug through it. Again, Feel Good, hard endorsement on them, man. I love them. They do such a good job. I got to get a lot more of this. Moxie mentioned, man, I got a jar from Feel Good that was like Soji, I can't remember it. I can't remember the name, but it was like an old Moxie 710 strain. Cody probably does know. Man, look how beautiful this thing looks. It's so sick. This is such a good shape. This is such a good shape. God damn. Like, I think this is really approachable for new people. Sick. That's so smooth too. Yeah, it's been a while on Moxie. Had high hopes for them back in the day. Amazing. Interesting terps on the sour. There's like a little bit of pepper to it. And yes, for those who don't know, like, there are definitely strains. There was a strain called Pepper. that had straight pepper taste. I get a smidge of pepper on the sour. Woo. God damn. God damn. So good. Sorry, that one hit me hard. I can't tell if it's the strain or the EF Norris piece. You can tell by just the way I'm speaking. God damn, that one really got my ass. God damn, chat. Chat, just so you know, anytime I see that harassing ass company in the chat, I just don't even look at those comments. I know that a lot of you guys are saying positive things, but do me a favor. Admin, can you just silence Tombot? I'm just not here for that, bro. Go join their investor stream or something. I'm not into it, sorry, y'all. Starting a toothpaste company. A toothpaste company. And I want to get you some natural, fluoride-free, 5%. You know, man, I don't know shit about toothpaste, man. I was using that Hello toothpaste for a while, and then I saw that they got a class action lawsuit. I don't know shit about toothpaste, so I don't even know if yours is healthy or not. But natural, fluoride-free, 5%. Bro, I can't say. Nanohydroxyapatite formula. I don't know, bro. I'm using that Arm & Hammer. Actually, I'm using Tom's right now. Tom's is all right. Nothing hits like that cancerous shit, though. That Crest Ultra Whitening, that shit'll have you feeling fresh. Fresh, fresh, fresh. What are my feelings about Pokemon cards? Are you asking me that, admin? Oh, I mean, speaking of which, shout out to Corey at Puffco and customer service who made... I should have brought them on. I took them home and saved them. But she made some Pokemon cards that were like Puffco characters and products, and I was one of them. Yeah, if you have some, bring them in. We'll highlight them. I was never really into Pokemon, man. I think I was just a little too old for Pokemon, even though there's people my age that seem to be into it. My brothers were into it when they were younger, but like, no hate for me, man. I've been into weird niche things. It's hard to say that Pokemon is a niche thing. Yeah, let's see if Grant comes back with the Jolly card. Any chance to get another gold? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. Man, God, I am high, y'all. I'm like getting hard to communicate. By the way, somebody gifted me this at PuffCon, and they were like, let me just show it to you up top. Somebody gifted me this really beautiful sunflower piece, peak top. It's like, oh, thank you, man. It's like, yeah, if you can, just like, you know, just mention me or something. Never got his name. So if you're the glass artist behind this, thank you. It's beautiful. I appreciate it. And if you know who did it, drop their name in the chat. Let me see if I can bring it up closer so you can kind of... It's hard to tell, but this is like real stringy sunflowery. Maybe it's a little bit easier to tell there. Anyways. Oh, shit. We got them. Here, chat. Check this out. These are the Pokemon cards that Corey had made for us. Super cool. That's one. It's two. Oh, you kind of can't tell because of the holographic thing. Oh, excuse me, chat. And then this one, if you guys remember the Garage ad we did. What was that for? What product was that for?
That was the Kev Jones, like the Cubsy maybe. We were trying to give him advice because he was running PuffCon.
Oh God, we were so silly with that. That's so funny. Thank you. Yeah, I had settled troll drama. I wanted to talk with you before stream to set up the bid. Do we know what he's talking about? I'm not sure what admin means. What drama could we have with Pokemon cards? Buzzy, was it the Buzz? Hell yeah, Kirk's in here. Was it the Buzzy? I guess that was. What a weird time. Will Puffco come out of the flower vaporizer? It's not anything that like we're interested in right now. We don't necessarily like love that market. I think we revisit it every couple years and see like, is this something that's worth it for us? The last time we did that, we felt like that wasn't the case. Who knows for the future? I've said for a long time that we believe that concentrate vaporizers are an infinitely better experience than flower. We've tried to do flower vapes. We believe that we internally designed one that was significantly better than every herbal portable vaporizer out there. We feel like we did it. And then when we had the conversation, we were like, yeah, but is this something that's going to be better than the other products we make? And we felt like that answer was a no. And so, like, if that answer changes in the future, maybe. If we feel like it could stand up next to a concentrate vaporizer, maybe. But for now, it's just not something we think is worth it. Billy Roger, loved you on Reconnected. What's Reconnected? Is that a podcast or something? All right, Kevin's going on? I didn't know Kevin was going on today. What happened with Nothing Personal? I'm not sure. I think they might have had an issue or something. Something happened. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, sick. I didn't know that was the Blasi's podcast name. Yeah, that was a fun one, man. That was more of like, I'm in a weird position, dude. Like I am my authentic self with you guys. You don't see me put on a front. You don't see me say fake things. I just omit. Not a lot, but enough of my perspective, just because I don't want to like trigger anyone. Again, I'm not perfect there. I definitely say things that I think are triggering to some. But that podcast with Blasi, I really felt a bit at home, just because we were talking about streetwear and smoking and culture, and like I really enjoyed doing that one. That was really cool. I should try to run that up again. Oh, we did the LA jar check this year, right? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get another one, man. I think the jar check needs some innovation.
That was like the first thing we did this year.
Yeah, that was one of them. I think the jar check needs some innovation. Yeah, big W to Blasi, man. I got a lot of love for that dude. Jar check, we haven't talked about it yet necessarily. That's on like mine and admin's like back of our minds of what does the jar check turn into? I feel like times are changing, and while we're all curious about like what's good out there, I think we can innovate this to, anyways, figuring it out. I'm not sure where the next one will be. I will say that like we definitely have our eyes on Michigan, but Michigan is about to be fucking brick for the next 6 months, so it probably won't happen until April, I'm guessing. Lasercat or Soy Cubano? I'm not sure, man. They both really make great things, but I do have a jar of Soy Cubano here. This shit smells great. Look at this. They typically put their rosin in these like temple ball type of shapes, and obviously this one melted a bit, but it started off as a ball. It's just a great sign. Just shows that it's like really terpy hash. This shit smells crazy. What strain is this? The strain is called Loudest. Man, I legitimately, whoops, I legitimately can't see. The name is right there. Here we go. I gotta you know it's small when you gotta zoom in like this on the hash cam, and it just fits. Unknown Kush Genetics. Chat, this is fucking amazing. This is probably available on rec shelves in Colorado. And wow, like insane gas terps. God damn, it was one of the gas. I bet you're smelling this all the way over by you, Jeremy, yeah? No, no. Bro, this is crazy. Admin, could we see if they could secure some more of this for me? This is legitimately nuts. Like, it is wildly gassy. Loudest is a good name for this. Let me show you guys what the jar is looking like after a quick scoop. Let's give this a shot. Melting some Hidden Forest. Damn near. I might have some Hidden Forest here. Or is this Helios? This is Helios. Yeah, I got some. I forget what their connection is. I know that, you know, I feel like there was some affiliation at one point. I don't know if there still is. Yeah, I got to get through some of this other hash too, chat. Super duper loud, crazy gas, and smooth as fuck. I mean, one crazy amount of vapor, but that was so fucking smooth. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Holy shit. Yeah, admin, please check with our boy in Colorado. I need to secure some of this. This is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Super cushy, gassy, loud, burning your nose. My nose is fucking running right now. So good. Like, holy shit. Just absolutely wonderful. Soy Cubano, this is amazing. Wow. Oh my God. Honestly shocked. That's my exact preferred terp profile. What's the applause? Yeah, they deserved it. They deserved it. Oh man, are you gonna make a pro top collection? We've done that before too, I believe, with peak tops. But yo, what's Maka B up to, admin? I haven't seen. Is Maka still posting? Before the proxy came out years ago, I bought a hash pipe from Maka B. You gotta hit him up, man. This is a fume god. He literally is in Oregon. Let's see when his last post was. Oh, his last post was 2 days ago. He's still very active. Yeah, his Instagram, for those curious, is Maka, M-A-K-A, billion. If you want to drop that link in the chat. He doesn't do a ton of proxy stuff, but when you see his work, you'll be like, damn, this would be sick with a proxy. And a lot of the metals that he's using, the gold and other stuff, he's actually like going into a local river in Oregon and like sorting through the river and picking up gold and then putting it in his work. It's such a, when you hear stuff like this, it kind of justifies the price. If you think our pieces are expensive, Maka B's pipes are like, whatever you're seeing here is at least $1,000 for a dry pipe, at least $1,000. And for those who know, they're like, this is a steal for art. And for those who don't, they don't know. Yeah, he mines his own fucking fuel. It is crazy. Maka B, can we send him the new proxy, please, admin? Oh, just, it's so good. His work is, chat, somebody put the link in there. Maka Billion on IG. So fucking good. Check out his work, man. It is like true art. It's brilliant. Deserves to be displayed, but looks better when used. All right, admin, let's maybe get to some questions. Oh, before we do this, or I could bring on Kevin for, let's bring on Kevin for the proxy tour. Let me take one more dab. I gotta honor some homies. I have at least 2 jars in here I have to cover because they're my friends. I haven't opened this yet. This is Big Mike. I can't show you the rest of the jar, chat. It's Kevin. That's Kevin on there. You know, Big Mike, that's also Kevin. I can't even show you the rest of the image, chat. I can't show you the rest of the image. You know, Big Mike is, he's a real funny guy. He's a real funny guy. He's a funny guy, and his jars are about as strong as fucking him, bro. Holy shit, I need the knife. It's, you know, those jars, they're the talk of the town, just like the stickers were the year before. Or 2 years before, I forget when we were doing that. Cool. Ooh, Mike. Okay. Mike's making some good hash, man.
Mike loves you.
Mike
That exclusive
loves
jar?
us. This is the
Give him
great.
good love or no?
I'm in it right now. I'm just showing them the logo. Big Mike loves you. That's what Kev was just saying.
Right. And then
And here's the jar.
for sure.
Look at this.
Do you get the side angle at all or not really?
Chat.
Uh,
Bro, what are you talking about? Jesus
Hold on.
Christ.
like in the jar, like it's a one-dimensional thing or something.
You know?
Wow.
Alright. Let's get it. That's it, yo. Shout out to Stone. I'm too stoned. This is Grape Fizz. Grape Fizz. From the homie Big Mike. Hash game legend. Been down since nobody was down. Yeah, I mean, fucking Kevin's gonna polish that thing off in a second.
Makes it easier to save money.
Damn, this grape fizz smells great, dude. I'm not a big like grape terp fan. This smells really good. It's like grape gas. Well, it's funny. I'm saying it's like a grapey gas, not the actual strain grape gas. Damn. Okay, Big Mike. Big Mike, big terps, big heart, big lungs, big energy, big love. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Lovely, Big Mike. Another banger, my friend. Another banger. Goddamn. I'm like struggling to fucking speak after that. Woo. Man, these jars. All right, Kev. Here we go. Hit this 3 pretty please. And chat. So anyways, we have the Proxy Tour coming up. Proxy Tour. We're popping up this weekend. This weekend? It's this one? Okay. San Diego, San Francisco, Portland, and Denver. Whoever the fuck is in Denver, go find me that jar of Soy Cubano. Please. We're going to be in Chicago on the 23rd. When I say we, I mean Puffco, not me. Detroit on the 24th, Miami on the 25th, New York City on the 26th. Those second legs that are the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. That's going to be all Kevin. He's here. I'm going to let him tell you about it. Well, I call up admin and hear about the draw.
Ooh, what right here?
La-di-da, we doing this fucking quick intro, no fucking commercial break, no nothing, huh? Going straight to smoking hash. Hey guys, man, I look official with my fucking hair on this thing. I'm gonna go put a hat on. This is different. I don't know if I like it. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is. Put your fucking W's up in the chat. Big Kev Doggy is here smoking up all the fucking hashish that I'm finding in front of me. I'm also going to talk about the Proxy Tour, which is going to be very exciting, but I kind of want to just start by like riding out the wave of how fun PuffCon was, man. If you guys were there this year, you already know that this shit was fucking cracking. I had the best time. 2 days allowed me to actually watch a show on Sunday night and get some laughs in with the rest of the community compared to just fucking running around like a madman. Thank you guys. That shit was fun. That's right. Big W. www.com. I have had my hair cut more in the past 3 weeks than I did in the previous 6 years. Pretty cool. So that being said, yeah, I'm taking loans out. If you guys want to hit up my GoFundMe for my next haircut, this shit ain't cheap when it's looking nice like this, you know? What's going on, man? I can't. Anybody else got the fucking OCD where you can't just see some shit that's even like partially crooked? Let me put this. I just fucking can't look at it like this. That's fine. This is good. I loaded a dab this time before I chatted it up too much. It's heating. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice. The golden retriever of humans, I'll take that. I'm like the one that fucking does the little butt stomp thing, hides the head in between the fucking like leggies. I think it's Nando. A good golden retriever. Oh, this thing is raging. You know when you hit a piece, you're like, man, this might not be working so well, but then you fucking exhale and you're like, God damn, this shit works well. That's what I just said right now. Yo, I got a haircut, my G. I do not have makeup on. Unless, is it that noticeable? Yo, no, my complexion is nice. I've been drinking water. I've been getting vitamin D. I've also just been fucking enjoying the W's, man. Fucking PuffCon is crazy. We're hitting it up this weekend. Sessions by the Bay tomorrow. We will be holding it down. We will be smoking lots of hashish with 710 Labs. We're gonna have our homie, fucking big bearded John. I forgot his name. Bearded Hayes is gonna be there with us doing the damn thing. So come on down to Sessions tomorrow, 5 to 9 p.m. After that, the team is going up to the Bay. They'll be going from Sessions by the Bay to the Bay Area. They will be doing it up at Urbana in San Francisco on Saturday night. And then on Sunday, go see them up at, I keep saying Potland. I believe it's actually considered Gray Area PDX. Go see them. We'll be smoking some delicious archive hash. We'll be bringing some fun pieces. We'll have the fucking the 2-barrel proxy. You get to fucking take the big hits. Bring your lungs. Bring your pocketbook just in case you want to fucking buy a product. We'll be doing some deals out there. Make it worth our fucking time, man. It's not easy leaving the fucking wife and dogs for, a weekend. We want to come back and be like, come on, guys, it was worth it. We had 100 people try at each place. We smoked a fucking half ounce at each stop. We're fucking make it worth it. That's what I gotta say about that. And then, wait, there's more. I'm gonna take another dip. Ooh, let's see if I can get this one right. Yeah. Thick ass food. This shit looks good. Let's give the fucking label some love real quick. If you know who that is, tell me, because I don't. That's fucking Influence Solventless. Don't mind if I do. Feeling influenced to take a fucking dab right about now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ever get one of those things just stuck in your head and it's like, know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I just can't stop saying, know what I'm saying? And it's like N-O-M apostrophe next word saying without the G at the end. Know what I'm saying? No regrets, you got it right. Same shit, same. We got anything in here? Can people tell me what their favorite part of PuffCon was? Let's see if I'm attentive enough to fucking pick these comments up as you leave them out here. Otherwise, sometimes people gotta fucking force feed this shit to me. Like, oh, hey, Stone has a question about PuffCon. Do you guys think... I'm kidding. Oh. Maybe I turned it off last time. You guys ever do that? You ever try to stop the heating cycle, but you're actually timing it precisely on accident, where you think you're stopping the heating cycle, but then the heating cycle stops on its own, and then you actually shut it off. And so the next time you go to take a hit, you're like, wait, it's off? But then it kind of comes back to you that you turned it off. Oh, dude, meeting you and giving you a polo. Thank you. That fucking hoodlum clothing, that thing is sick. Looking like a fucking rugby thing, right? That's the one. Long green sleeve. Or green long sleeve. What I said, long green sleeve? White body, green sleeve? No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Eric Andre was fucking wild. I had so much fun watching that. Shout out to our boy fucking Rocket Beat Space for taking it home. Our boy fucking Ed Boy Corleone coming in a close second. Casper in third. Chris Crazy just having fun, but like, come on, man. That was so fun watching my boy Chris Crazy up there. I swear, everything that dude does, from the fucking Western jacket fucking dangling to the fucking smoothie kebabbles and shit. That's some fucking lore right there. Ooh, Win fucking killed it for sure. Seeing Key Glock, awesome. Had the fucking CO2 blasters and the fucking dancers and shit. Running into you, also a highlight of my weekend. Meeting Stone and Jimmy. Man, you really had a good one. I'm kind of vicariously living through you. You got it all in. You had some fucking good hash. Best PuffCon yet. Very nice. I'm never too busy to connect with you. At the end of the day, if I ever become too busy to connect with the people that I'm fucking throwing this event for, I gotta quit then. I have to quit, or I have to get more help, because like, that's what this is about. As long as the event is open and happening, you are getting as much love as I can give you. Thank you, by the way. You want to be me when you grow up? Well, fuck, you better get your shit together. Ain't got that long, you know what I'm saying? Anybody try the Toad Venom Rothen? Come on, the fucking Toad Venom is stupid good. The fucking collab with fucking Sifty was sick as fuck. The boots were crazy. Also, shout out to Honeycomb and Kyle Goldstein. Fucking, don't know if it's Steen or Stein. I don't know. But Goldstein. Is it Goldstein or Stein? How do you, is it? If you were holding a Stein, that's S-T-E-I-N, and then Steen? Could be both.
Stein.
Right. Okay, I think it's Steen, for sure. Anyways, I listen to Stonewells every morning in work. That's fucking awesome. I got a mixtape from Stonewells, and that shit slaps. I got it in the Miata, because it doesn't have a fucking radio, so it's got a fucking CD player. www.com. I'm so glad people had fun at PuffCon. I'll tell you what, I'm so glad. And you know what? We're gonna do it again next year. And don't hold your breath, because it might not be soon enough, but we are going to be announcing a save the date sometime soon, so that you can put in your request for work, so that you can start your savings plan for PuffCon 2026, which will only be bigger. It will only be better. I'm actually trying to figure out how we're going to top this last one, but the team always finds a way. On that note, I'm going to take one more dab. And I'm going to do it out of the special jar. God, I just want to fucking, I wish we were on fucking Howard Stern TV or something where I felt okay showing this jar, but check out our boy fucking Big Mike Jacks. He's doing crazy work. He's doing insane work. Thank you for booking our suggestions. You're welcome. Not sure which one you wanted, but anything for you. Anything for you. The line moved way quicker this year too, whatever. Hey, we worked hard on that shit. I'm no fucking map maker. I'm no fucking line designer. But with enough measuring and a lot of fucking brain space, you can design a queuing system in an empty parking lot that works much better than the previous method. Also, shout out to the VIPs. I know your line moved a little slower than GA's this year. We maybe made one area so good on the line that one area seemed like it wasn't so good anymore. We're sorry. We love you. We've emailed you. We're gonna try to make it up to you, VIPs. Everybody else, you got fucking more than your money's worth. My friend and I got there too late and they didn't let us in. Yeah, well, you got there within an hour of the doors closing. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. That said, if you went to the express entry and you didn't get in, well, you should have gone to the GA one that was right down the hill that was still open. But at PuffCon, gates close 1 hour before. If you think you're just pulling up and you're gonna see fucking Key Glock and not go see the vendors, not buy a fucking coffee or something, really, that's it. You just can't come for the last hour. Sorry. Oh, Dodgers. Yo, is that today? Let's go. Some true W's up in the chat. Shout out to my boys, fucking Otani. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know anything. Muggsy Bogues. We got old Snake Plissken. We got some hitters this year, guys. And what I heard we're actually gonna just like keep the pitchers on the waiting list until the playoffs, and then we're coming in hard, and we're gonna be like, ha, you ain't hitting shit. We've been icing these dudes this whole fucking season. They're ready to play. They're fucking ready. That's about all the baseball lore I know. Otherwise, micheladas. They got the micheladas over there at fucking Dodger Stadium now. I used to think it was just Dodger dogs. It's not. They got micheladas. They got other flavored micheladas. They do have the Dodger dogs still. Last time I went, they didn't have any relish available. And for me, that kind of completes the experience. Mustard, ketchup, relish, onions. If they had sauerkraut, that too. If the dog was wrapped in bacon, that 3. Otherwise, I don't need much else. You like the Snake Plissken shit? Hell yeah. Whew. Fucking throwing heat this year for sure. Escape from Los Angeles type shit. Does it count if I didn't load a new one? It was still in there. Just trying to be honest, guys. I would never cheat you. I'd never cheat you. What do you do if you get the red and white flashing lights on your Puffco? Well, it does seem like that would be an atomizer connection issue. That's about where my extent of knowledge on the customer support side lands. But I know that they would love to hear from you. There's a few different methods. You can reach out to support through the app, which is always nice since you're a pro user. You can reach out through the website, puffco.com/warranty. And you can also just hit them up the old-fashioned way through email. Don't really know what that is. Support at puffco.com if I'm not mistaken. We want to help you. Just not on this chat. No, I'm kidding. If I knew the answer, I'd give it to you. I think that's what I got, right? Like, am I out of stuff? Like, do we go? Like, do I just keep saying stuff? Like, sometimes I bring up fucking cereal types, but we gone over that before. What about the pieces? Wait, is that for Roger?
You just showed him online and showed the one you liked the most.
Can I hit one?
You can definitely hit one.
Fucking sick, dude. I'm gonna hit this fucking... Oh, God, I'm gonna hit 2 of them. Why not? Am I good on time? Am I good on time? Is there any other jars I should check out? Because I heard that there was a soy coupon. Oh, you know what I'm saying? What they got? The fucking loudest? Roger, if you're watching, I'm sorry. If you're watching, you either got to come in here and stop me from smoking this, or I'm going to take just a little dab. Just a little taste. Ooh. Looks like it's only had a little taste taken out of it, but that is nice. That's nice. I can't read Polly Walnut's name without thinking Paul Wall. Anybody else? People's Champ? What do I want first? This one's bloopity blooper. Let's see if I can get it to do its thing. Well, maybe not. I don't think I have enough water. We're gonna start with this. Thanks, boss. I probably told you that was the right amount of water, and the audible bloop went away, and you're like, that seems wrong to me, but whatever you say, Kev. Oh God, I fucking.
Exactly what happened yesterday.
That's pretty much exactly. I own my fucking mistakes. Come on. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Although I just took a fucking dab off of Raji's jar and like kind of scraped at it wrong, and he was so precise about his fucking placement that it was very, very sloppy compared to what I saw. Blooping?
Big boobs.
Oh, come on, big
You should
bloops.
try and put it up to the mic after. You,
Where's that? This?
yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. Like by the mountains.
Oh, this?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh, that either sounded like my tummy grumbling or the fucking bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Does a blooper make a bloop sound when the water drops? That's exactly what it does. If you had either bat sonar hearing, or if you had speakers the size of your house, you would have heard that thing be blooping. Currently, only I could hear it, and the rest of the people in the room. You'll never hear this. Are these on anything special? Whatever. What do I fucking care? It's on the fucking straight out the box shit. No fucking max vapor mode or nothing. What's up, David A. Marl? How you living? You had no idea why they were called that? Now you know. Bloopers be blooping. Shit's tight, too. I got a fucking hover blooper at home. It's fucking cool. Muggsy Bogues, too? Yeah, this fucking chat knows what's good. Anybody else catch the fucking Kirk Summers set over at fucking PuffCon? Because that shit was tight. My dude went crazy. Got some good shots, brought it in into like the dusk, into the nighttime. I mean, felt special. Oh, that's good. And give me that dab, man. You heard the bloops? I'll do it again when I'm ready to hit it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, this thing fucking works. This was the cool fucking Reyna piece this year. She got down with it and didn't do the standard coconut, which I own a few of. But this fucking stout thing. Ooh, it's nice. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I just did that again. I think I turned it off instead. Whatever. It's just the type of shit I'd be on. You wouldn't understand. Oh, man. Ooh, shameless pitch time. I think we still have a couple of these available. Puffco.com, Glass Marketplace. And now, we blooping. We be blooping. Everybody likes it when the... Something. Oh, this one's rainbow. Whew. Wowzers. Did I try all these? I did. Let me go back in this one. Wait, did I try this one? Did I try this one? You know. Cams eat first. Check it out, everybody. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's here. Feel good. What are they calling this? Oh, psst. Oh, there's the Riri. Jesus, I couldn't really fucking... The thing was not lined up. It's a French sour diesel. And it's got fucking Rihanna's picture on it. Don't tell her. But it do. Whew. That last one rocked me. Straight out the box on the fucking white setting. Zoom zada. Boom. Bada. Ooh, what's my favorite device? For a long time, my favorite device was the Peak Pro with a 3D XL chamber. Didn't matter which model, really. Wanted some vapor, probably a dry top, get some fucking clouds off of it, get the flavor still. But lately, man, the new Proxy has been putting in work. Big work. Dusted off the fucking hover off the shelf, fucking using the blooper at home. The proxy with the fucking setting adjustments, with the fucking light band. A lot of the things about it right out of the box make it very fun. So, tough to say. If I'm like really on the road, if I was like probably like, you know, trying to do the least when it came to fucking hitting a pipe, it would be like the Pivot. Just fucking take that thing wherever I need, but like these things are working. I gotta let it bloop. Oh yeah, we blooping, baby. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. He's cooked, chat. Fucking blooping.
What's going on? Why you doing the fuck out of here?
He knew I cracked open the soy Cubano.
Fucker. Who told you about that? Chat, did you tell him about the soy Cubano?
I'm fucking cooked, chat.
That was our fucking secret, chat. Take
I-
your big ass fucking Target fucking bottle.
You know what? Don't just because I'm a basic bitch.
Told him about the soy Cubano, chat.
Wowzers.
You told him about the soy Cubano.
Fucking stoned.
You think I wouldn't smell it?
I knew you smelled it.
Yeah, smell you later. Smell you later. Get out of here. How much of a goober did he take? It was fine.
It was fine. You should have seen before I cleaned it up.
It looks like two bites. Looks like somebody took a bite out of it. Anyways. Oh, wow. How many dabs did he take? 4? Holy shit. Damn. I ain't never getting out of here today, chat. I got questions to answer too. All right. Let me keep it moving on to this next dab. Ooh, I fucked up the throw. Now, this is coming from a very special homie. This is a new brand. 3 Blind Trikes. 3 Blind Trikes coming out of Denver. This is a good friend. This is a good friend's first grow and wash. I believe first grow ever, first wash ever. All single source. So I'm going to have like a lot of forgiveness for this if it's not great. But I'll tell you what, man. This shit's looking pretty fucking fantastic. Wow. I mean, lot to be proud of here. 3 Blind Trikes. Lot to be proud of. If this is what your first run is, I can't wait to see what your 10th run is like. Let's get in here. Toss a little bit in there. I should have hit this before so Kevin could have hit it too. It's looking really good. Can we drop their IG in the chat, please? Kevin never wipes the fucking carb cap, man. Oh, he hit all the other pieces. This guy just comes in, makes a mess. Jesus. What else we got? Some water. 3 Blind Trikes is, I mean, it can't even say traditional. It's like, it's a homie. I don't even know if he sold this or just gifted it to all of his friends. Damn. Okay. Was there hair in the jar? I didn't see it. Man, I'm up in here, man. I don't see a fucking hair. I see what could be a tiny piece of particulate. Again, this is her homie's first wash here. I don't see a hair, or it's in my lungs. I don't see it. I see that one little dot right there. It's like, fine, you know, like that could just be some plant material. Should have, this is homie's first single source grow. My mind is blown. That's amazing. I didn't see a hair. Yeah, he left me a little piece of him in there. Shout out to Three Blind Trikes, man. Got a lot of love for this homie. I went through mostly everything. Now I got one cool thing to show later. Admin, let's get into the questions, man. We're going to rapid fire these questions. I do not want to be here until 7. I got a full-ass day of work tomorrow. I've been taking Fridays off. And tomorrow I don't have off. So I'm just like, goddamn. I got to be on my shit. I'm trying to get home, go to bed in 2 hours. Hey, enjoy, Matt. Enjoy. The Cerrito one is great. Your wife is gonna love it. Can I get a bottle of water, please? Sorry, I forgot to bring it. Best hash I had at PuffCon, I don't know yet. I actually don't know the best hash I had at PuffCon because I haven't hit a lot of the hash at PuffCon. Got home, I saved it, and within 36 hours, I was out of California. Like, I had to just go and relax. Yeah, chat, please like the stream, chat. Please, 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 please like the stream. Yeah, I'm still getting through it. That's kind of why I'm bringing out these flavors of like, I haven't tried the Riri yet. I haven't tried, until today. I hadn't tried the Influence Solventless Sour Diesel this batch until today. I haven't tried that Soy Cubano, which I got there, until today. I haven't tried the Three Blind Trikes. So you're kind of going to figure this out with me. And I'll be doing this for weeks. It's probably going to take me a month of 10 skis at least. Probably 2 months of 10 skis to get through all the different terps that came across my plate there. I have not tried Dogs doing Honey Banana now too. This is fucked up, bro. This is fucked up, bro. I used to be tapped in with Trike. I used to be so tapped in, and I don't even know homie's fucking list. But chat, check this out. Adam, I'm going to answer the question in a sec. This is one thing that I thought was pretty special. Looks-wise, this has to be the winner from PuffCon. This is coming from Professor Sif. Now, chat, I have seen a lot of purple hash in my day. Chat, just so you know, when you see purple rosin, what somebody did was separate somehow, I don't know how, but it's not hard, the anthocyanins, which is what makes purple plants purple. They were able to, like, I believe it's in blueberries and a bunch of other shit. They separate it out from the hash, and then they make the rosin, and then they whip the purple into the rosin. Now, you can also get hash that is naturally purple. We've seen names out there. I'm not even going to bring up the name of one of those companies because it's been, thank you. It's been controversy around the owner. But you have seen purple hash. It's existed. You've seen it on my stream. Have you ever seen hash this purple, chat? This looks low-key horrible. What the fuck? This shit looks, I can't, like, one, I can't even capture how purple it is. It looks good in person, I assure you, chat. Here, let me do the top view. Maybe the top view will show you how purple it actually is. Like, how close can I get it? Like, there you go. That's how purple it is. It is, you know, man, that is the purplest, darkest purple I've ever seen. It just, the hash cam can't capture it. The hash cam wasn't meant for things that are like this. You know what? Let's zoom in. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's get this. Hold on, I got it. I know how to work a rig or two. I've worked a rig or two in my day. Let's get in here, chat. Okay, all right. I see a lot of stalks. I'm sorry, Sift. You probably didn't expect me to be doing all this. Let's go in closer. Enhance. Nah. It makes it look. You just can't. I want to get as close. We need like a real microscope for this one. No, that's not the. Oh, I got it. Around. All right, chat. Let me just go off to the side. Now listen, I see a lot of stalks in here. And it doesn't look as purple when you zoom all the way in. You can kind of see the mix. But, dude, this is the purplest jar I have ever seen. Just filled with purple. Now, again, some people go crazy for this. It doesn't mean that it's good. It's Professor Sift, so I assume that it's good. Ooh. What strain is this? It's not even on here. Yeah, Admin, maybe you can find out what strain this is. It's got some citrusy tones to it. It's not the same as like the Z-Boof that we've seen that's been a historically purple jar. But it does have a touch of that citrusy flavor. Ah, and I can't describe the rest. I get like a weird celery smell from there. And also this weird, like not earthy, but rich, like toast. Very hard for me to describe. When you chop cherry, I would believe that. It smells good. Let's take a little bit of this. Then I'll answer Admin's question. Let me see if it looks any better on the dabber. Oh yeah, here we go, chat. This is, let me turn this around. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. And this moving is on its own. That's just gravity moving it. Maybe a smidge of me shaking. Pretty crazy. I mean, looks wise, holy shit. This is some of the craziest looking hash I've ever seen. Let's see if the flavor comes through. I'm curious how this will hit. I'm gonna go in a little bit lower on this just because I don't know if this is 6-star. Again, it's Professor Sift, who's known for having super high quality. But maybe this one was just for the, you ever see something like this. And I think that should be done. I think it's cool when hash makers just push the limits and it's like, hey, this ain't the terpiest, but here's what it is that you've never seen before. The taste is what matters to me, but I think it's, if you're making a jar to show people what's possible with resin, that's still cool. Are you gonna like buy a ton of it? Oh shit, look, it's purple. Why is this purple? It's nice. That's nice. That's smooth as hell. It's pretty terpy. It's probably heavier on the citrusy side, whatever, like, it might not be Trop cherries, but it's very, very similar on like that Tropicana end. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe it is Trop cherries. Those last pulls have cherries, and the reason I would actually say this is very good hash, the sheer amount of pulls I got off of that, every single pull was flavorful, and I would even say that pull 3, 4, and 5 were terpier than pull 1 and 2. So, holy shit. That was really cool. That was really cool. The terps are there. The terps are definitely there. I'm going to smoke the rest of that jar. 100%. 100%. I think that's 11. Was it Super Boof? It tasted a little bit different than the Super Boof I've tried, but maybe it's a different cut. This is a little hack of mine, is just cooling down the resin, or the remnants, I should say. After a water hash that, just to make it a little bit easier to clean. And there's other tech to make this easier to clean, but it's kind of nasty, and that is licking the Q-tip. If you lick the Q-tip, you'll scoop all of that right up. I'm not going to do it, but... Listen, I'm at, what am I? That's dab number 6 for me at this point. I'm there. I think at this point I've had more dabs than Kevin. use a real rig. Use a real one, man. Yeah. One day, bud. One day. That's a really old energy, chat. It's a real, you know, somebody who's been in the game, maybe not to say too long, but has become a little out of touch. Anyways, all right. Admin asked me a good question up there. Let me get up there. So, find this gabagool. I got real yappy about that purple hash. So, there's tips for creators. There's one before that. Where's the other one? Here we go. How to best explain to a doctor the way that I consume cannabis via a Puffco. I think this is a great question. I've had this struggle myself. Shout out to my lung doctor who is now a Puffco user, which I think is kind of fucking tight. I love the fact that he used it. You know, even to my doctor, I've had to explain exactly what we do. The best way to relate to them that is, instead of burning the entire plant and inhaling that burnt plant material, all the carbon, everything in there that's, you know, in a joint, what you're doing is you're just melting the psychoactive element of the plant. You're not burning it. You're not combusting it at super high temperatures that can be cancerous. You are just melting it and inhaling the vapors from there. It is not something that is altered. It is not fake synthetic products. For the most part, I'm assuming that you're smoking stuff you got from the dispo or from a trusted source. You are just melting the trichomes and inhaling the vapors that arise when they melt. You are not burning it. Now, the reality is I don't know what issues you have that you could be going to the doctor for. If you have some type of lung disease, you should probably not be inhaling anything and sticking to edibles if you need to consume, right? Like if your issue is lungs, inhaling anything that is not oxygen is not good for you in general, even though we believe that our products are one of the least harmful ways you can inhale cannabis. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do with that. I lost my train of thought. All right, let's see. Tips for creators that want to work with Puffco. Create. It's the same answer as just being a creator, right? I think when people sometimes ask me like, how do I get into the cannabis industry? The answer I give them most is become good at something and apply that to the cannabis industry. If you have an interest in finance, then pursue finance and become good at finance and then join the cannabis space. Or if you're a producer or an editor, go and do that and then apply your learned skill to this developing space. Same thing with being a content creator. You have to find content that is going to resonate with people, even if it's a small group of people. It doesn't have to be thousands and thousands of views or likes per video, but it has to be a really engaged audience and it has to be really fantastic work. It's hard to pop off in our space, so we recognize that. Even my views have shrunk by half. Like, the engagement is awesome. People love the stuff we put out there, but they really limit who we can reach. So we judge by more than just views. But just create around our products. It's not hard to get on our radar with beautiful content. And so, yeah, just create. And you don't have to create with our stuff either. You can create, I mean, Baj is somebody whose entire audience, and that dude really blew my mind meeting him and seeing his audience meet him in the streets randomly and get excited about him. That dude started with his weight loss journey and now is a very important advocate for cannabis in the space, but that's not why he's here. He's somebody who made content that inspired a lot of people, who also tries to inspire people for cannabis. And like, he's been doing it for years at this point. He's a young man, but he's been doing it for years of this content creating and building his audience. So just create, you know? That's the best answer. Let's see, there was another one there. What's did I miss one? What's your question, T-Man? Danny Duncan is Train Man's homie. Is he? I believe that. Danny Duncan messaged me years ago, maybe at this point 4 years ago, and was just like, he doesn't smoke weed. He was just like, what's up, man? And I'm like, I check the page, and I'm like, yo, admin, this dude, like, I've seen some of his content, but like, I don't know, he's got millions of followers. He messaged me. What do I reply? He's like, see, what's up? And I just like replied, like, what's up, man? You know, how you doing? Like, it's weird. I'm not antisocial, but like, I am. What do they call it? When you're both an introvert and an extrovert, depending on the situation. I kind of suck with new people. I get real like clammy and stuff. But he was like, I don't know, man. You seem like a cool guy who's doing cool stuff. Just wanted to say hi, and like, that's why it doesn't surprise me. I haven't spoken to him since. Like, he just kind of sent that love. I think I might have reached out again like a year or two later. Like, he did some dope shit. I was like, what's up, man? That was amazing. But it would be really funny because I would absolutely believe that Train Man knows Danny Duncan, because he is that outgoing, just reaching out to anything he sees interesting type of person. Like, he doesn't seem limited or scoped into just clout or just like, I can get this from this person. He just seems to be a lover of people and things. Anyways, Puna Jeffrey, key takeaway, don't go to the doctors. I disagree with that, man. I do feel like, you know, our medical system is really fucked up. Like, really fucked up. And it's not there to prevent us from getting disease. It's there to cure the diseases that our society might have imposed on us with the food that we eat and the environment that we live in, with the air quality and everything else. But just saying, like, don't trust doctors, don't trust teachers. Who can we take everything at face value? But like, if science backs something, I believe in it. To be fair, my doctor was the one where, like, I found out I have early heart disease. It's been in my family. My dad had his first heart attack at 40. I'm 42. And as I got close to 40, I did some checks. Turns out I got calcium in my arteries. It's not fucking great, you know? And when I went to my doctor, and I was like, what do I do? How do I reverse this? By the way, chat, that is why I'm vegan. That is why I'm vegan. I stopped eating pork and beef because I really care about the animals before that. But like, I started being vegan because my doctor in this Western medical system was like, hey, listen, we'll do our best, but you can't cure heart disease. You can't go backwards. But a plant-based diet has been shown to reverse it or prevent any further issues. And then she gave me some books, and the first things in these books was like, yeah, modern medicine is not about prevention. It's about treatment. And like, if you really care about your health, you focus more on prevention than you do on treatment, because once you're in treatment, there's not much you can do except for deal with it. And like, modern medicine and science impose that on me. So like, I'm only saying it of, don't not trust your doctors, bro. See what's wrong with you. See what's wrong with you. You can accept or reject what they tell you. But like, if you fucking have cancer or something, like, you're gonna find out by going to the doctors. Like, that's how you're gonna know. You're gonna get a test or an x-ray or something, and you're gonna find out. And don't avoid that just because the system is really imperfect. Anyways, this is not about anything. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I hope I didn't say too much of that Danny Duncan thing. He's in his own world. The dude does not, he doesn't even consume cannabis. I just thought it was cool that he, like, I don't know. Does he really know Train Man? That's crazy. Like, so believable. Is there another question I missed? What's a typical day look like for me? Typical day for me is I wake up pretty late. I'll usually wake up at like 9. I think that's what works for me, man. Some people would consider that pretty late. I don't know. People out there waking up at 6 a.m. Seems cool. Can't do it. Not to say like it's not for me. I just can't do it. But I'll wake up at 9. Then I go and I do about an hour in the gym. And then I shower. And then I'll probably spend the next 8 hours in meetings. Like today is probably in meetings or streaming or other stuff. And then that's it. And then I end my day. I go and I eat. I chain smoke hash for the rest of the day. And lately, I play backgammon nonstop. I've gotten really into backgammon in the last month. That's about it. On the weekends, I kind of do the same thing, minus 8 hours of meetings or 10 hours of meetings or whatever the day is. That's a typical day for me. Just work and hash is mainly it. And time with my lady and our dogs. Thoughts on a physical Puffco store with a support team, man? I would love to have a physical Puffco store, man. It's been a long running dream, but retail is dead. And like third places are dead. And it seems very hard to justify the idea because it would take from something else. Like one, we haven't had an idea for a store that we believe would be truly profitable and make sense and just be anything outside of like a marketing pop-up. And then if it failed, it would take from other things like PuffCon. So like, I love the idea of a physical store. I actually feel like we really need one because you don't just need to go into a smoke shop to see our products to buy one, or a dispensary when you're going in person. You really want to be able to engage with the product. So like, it's a dream. It's no closer now to happening than it was maybe 4 years ago when I really started pushing for it in the company. It doesn't make sense. I wish it did. Maybe one day it will. I do feel like the pendulum is going to swing and people are going to go back outside and want to engage with each other. And we're not just all going to be at home staring at our phones, looking at AI slop videos of Jake Paul giving away Oprah style, like whatever the fuck the dumbest things are. There's no way that's our future, man. Like, it just doesn't seem interesting enough to captivate us. So maybe when the world goes back outside, or at least when the United States goes back outside, maybe we'll have something there. Well, dude, go talk to your doctor, Sting. If you're getting wheezing from dabs, you should definitely go and talk to your doctor. I would focus on like, especially if you believe it's from dabs. I've heard, I don't know how you consume, if it's with our device or with other stuff, but absolutely go and see them. If you believe it's happening from dabbing, dab less, straight up. Like if you think it's happening from dabbing, it can be a few things. It can be the type of hash that you're consuming, the quality of what you're putting into your body really, really, really matters. And that could be one of the things. If you're dabbing conventionally, and let's say you're torching these slurpers and then you're dunking them in ISO, go and look at the warning label on ISO. You're not supposed to be breathing that shit. I believe you're supposed to be wearing a mask when you just pour ISO out of the bottle. So if you're in just a small room dunking slurpers, I've heard people not have great feeling. Yeah, there's that. I wheeze when I'm slurping. So I'm not sure exactly how you're using, but first things first, talk to your doctor. Second thing, as your doctor may not understand as much about dabbing as you do, is you need to identify all of the variables that can lead to a bad experience. The form that you're dabbing with, the quality of the stuff that you're putting into your body. Maybe just those two for now. I haven't really thought about this a ton. And see if changing one of those helps. If you consume in a way that maybe seems less harmful, does that help? And if maybe you're getting in the traditional market and you go to a rec place that has been tested and you know it's safe, or if you're smoking BHO and maybe you want to try rosin, if you're smoking rosin, maybe you want to try water hash. But first things first, let your fucking doctor know, man. I'm big on that, man. I'm big on responsible usage. Like, it is a gift in life to use cannabis. There are people whose lungs are shot and cannot use it. There are people who can't stand the intensity and it doesn't work for them. There are people that take a dab, and light baby dab that for you wouldn't get you high, and they get panic attacks. It is a gift to be able to consume cannabis in a safe fashion, and I absolutely appreciate that. And if somebody cannot do that, I recommend they stop. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh man, you just got to find the right setup or the right strain. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And actually, if it's harmful to you in the relationship you have with it, you should not use it. I'm super big on that, man. I'm not one of those like, cannabis is great, fuck what you think people. I think cannabis is for most people, and for those that it's not, we should make sure that they're aware of how it could not be and prevent them from having a bad experience. That keeps us safe. Right, that makes sure that if somebody has the chance at not liking cannabis, they don't take it out on the people who do. We have to make sure to protect those people. So, we're always going to push you to be healthy. Yeah, I got to look into that again, DNW. That's a gift, Rambo. that's a gift. The fact that you just get to consume this and feel this way, and it doesn't have, like, again, it's such a small group of people that have these negative effects from cannabis. And like, I feel so blessed in life that I'm not one of those people, that I get to use the plant. Is so helpful to me. Anyways, no more questions unless I want a hard one. I'll do one more hard one. Did I miss another one? Can people visit or shop at the HQ? No, we don't do that. I'll take one more dab. I gotta hit this loudest again. Oh God, what are the biggest challenges you face as Puffco CEO? So I've kind of gone through this, I think, quite a few times now. The biggest challenge is always yourself. That's just the reality, right? Like, if I think if you don't see it that way, you've kind of built a world around you that will bend to you. And I believe that, like, if you can't change your world, you need to change yourself. It's probably one of the biggest lessons that I walked away from all the challenging times I had, is like, fuck, things around me are not good. The not good doesn't matter. Is it supply chain issues? Is it tariffs? Is it employee relations where two employees are having like an issue with each other? Whatever it could be, whatever you could, is it a product failure? It doesn't matter. What matters is how we handle it. And there are times where I didn't handle it great. There are times where, like, even today, I feel like I could have done better in some ways, where like I let my ignorance get the best of me and maybe asked questions in a way that made people feel, or a person feel, like they had to defend their perspective. Again, little things like that I'm always paying attention to, because the biggest battle, in my opinion, in being successful is beating yourself. It's making sure that the things that hold you back as a person, you are getting past, that you're open, that you know that you're not perfect, that you try to be what other people need you to be. All of that is work you have to do with yourself. And I feel like that's been the most consistent thing, is when I've had the hardest times of my career, the thing that needed to change was not the bad situation. It wasn't the problem. Problems are a guarantee. It was me. I had to evolve to be the right person for that moment. So like, those are the biggest challenges I face as a CEO. Today, I face them in the form of awareness of every day ending my day, feeling like maybe I didn't include that in what does my day-to-day look like. Every day ends with feeling a touch of shame and looking at all the areas I could have done better. And not because I'm trying to prove anything to anyone, but because I want to literally be as perfect as I can be as it relates to the needs of the people around me. And so like, that's the biggest challenge, man. It was really heavy years ago when I had to go and do the actual work of being real with where I lack and where I need to improve and how I can be what people need me to be. And today, it's more of a daily exercise of like, if you're trying to like lose weight, it's just like looking in the mirror and seeing where you need to improve every day. And that's the biggest challenge, because it hurts. Because if you care about other people and you feel like you didn't do it, if you care about other people and you feel like you weren't everything they needed you to be, if you truly care about them, you're not going to feel good that day. And that makes it really, really challenging, at least for me as the Puffco CEO. That's my answer. Was I going to take one more dab? Yeah, I'll take one more dab and then I'm going to go. There's the Soy Cubano. You guys have already seen it. I've given that answer a bunch. It's always the same. What's the biggest problem you faced at Puffco? Me. It was me. Still is. Still feel far from perfect. And I feel like the moment I do is the moment I have fallen from grace. The moment I think I can do no wrong is probably the moment I'm the wrongest. How can you have a mini farmers market in California? I believe that they have. Don't they have at the SAC State Fair? They have cannabis now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Favorite munchie food is definitely fruit, man. Like specifically peaches. Peaches are my absolute favorite fucking thing ever. A close second would be like, that's maybe more substance, this was true before I was a vegan too, is a good piece of toast of your favorite bread. This is really pan con tomate from Spain. But it works both ways of like, you slice garlic and you rub the garlic on the toasted bread. And then you kind of put the guts of a tomato on top. But my favorite is just to slice an heirloom tomato, garlic, oil, sick piece of toast. God damn, fuck me up. On a summer day? Stop. I feel like I am... I'm at like peak human experience when I eat that. The tomato, olive oil, bread combo, and then a peach. Oh man. On a day that you did mushrooms and you were super active in hiking, stop. I'll end that day feeling like this is what it must be like to live like a really active dog. You just see them being all happy all day and they're just tired. Like, this is life, man. That's how that food makes me feel. Anyways, yeah, it is crazy. I fucking love this. I think I'm gonna take this home today. Maybe I'll actually leave this for next. Oh man, I kind of want to take it home. I'll figure that out after stream. Thank you, chat. Good one. I guess I'll see you again on Tuesday. So this will be a very short break between the next stream. Just, what is it, 5 days. See you then. Thank you. Peace.
What is your definition of happiness? A clear horizon. Nothing to worry about. Only things that are creative.